For this project, we'll be needing a 9mm hook, a pair of scissors, and some velvet yarn. You can use a chunky yarn, depending. And we'll be starting with our magic circle, as we do in most projects. And we'll be going with 2 chains. First of all, which serves as a double crochet. And then we'll be doing 9 double crochets in the same magic ring, which equals everything to 10 double crochet in our first row. When you get to the end, you seal off your row, or should I call it round, and you begin your row 2. Row 2 will be starting with chain 2 as well, and inside that same chain 2 space we'll be going in with 1 double crochet. Our row 2 is going to be full of increases, and we'll be increasing in every stitch there, so at the end we'll be having 20. Okay, so in each stitch we'll be going in with 2 double crochet up until the end, and when you get to the end you seal off your round. For our row 3, we'll be starting with chain 2 as usual, and in the next space we'll be doing 2 double crochets in the same space. Okay, and we'll be doing 2 double crochets in the same space because we'll be doing 1 increase, 1 no increase, 1 increase, 1 no increase, and that is what we'll be doing all through our row 3. And I will see you in row 4. For our row 4, we'll be doing we're starting the row as usual with chain 2, and we'll be doing no increases in the first 2, and we'll be increasing on 1, similar to row 3, but just 1 more no increase. And in our row 5, it keeps progressing. We start with our chain 2, and we'll be doing 3 no increases and 1 increase. Okay, 3 stitches with your normal double crochet, and in the 4th one you'll be going in with 2 double crochets, which is your increase. And I will see you in row 6. So for our row 6, we'll be starting with 2 chain, and we'll be going into the next 3 stitches with double crochet, making it 4 double crochets of no increases, and in the 5th one we'll be increasing. So in row 6 is basically 4 no increases, 1 increase, 4 no increases, 1 increase, up until we get to the end. And just to mention, in this pattern, the last stitch in every row of increases is an increase. The last stitch, it always ends with an increase. So bear that in mind so that you know that you're staying on the right track. And I'll see you in row 7. So for our row 7, we'll be going in with 0 increases in every row. Okay, no increases in every row of row 7. So it's basically 1 double crochet in all of the stitches in row 7, no increases, because this is the part where our the hood starts taking curve, okay, to get like the circumference of your head, so it is not flat. And I will see you in row 8. And this is us sealing off our row 7 with a slip stitch, and we're about to begin row 8. Now row 8 is going to be a little bit different. We will not be going around with our single crochets, but rather from the points where we do our chain 2, we'll be going round up until we get to about 15 stitches away from the end. Okay, this is so that it is not just round and it's just a normal cap. So it's to make it have the space at the back so that the flaps on the side, which is your scarf, can come into play. So for row 8, we'll be leaving 15 stitches at the end, and we'll flip our work over and go through the same stitches we made at the beginning of row 8 up until we get to row 12. Okay, so row 8, we start making the front part of our hood to give our face more cover, and that is it. So see you when we get to row 12 for row 13. So now you can see the front part of our hat. So you can see at the end there, it has about 5 rows of, should I say, a flap at the front. So we'll be turning our work and going into all of the front spaces where we've been doing our double crochet. We'll be going in with single crochets this time around, and the single crochet is so that we can go around the entire project with it. Okay, so going in with a single crochet in all the front parts, and then when we get to the side, which is where we'll be attaching our scarf, we'll be doing double crochets. Okay, because that part is meant to be long and it's meant to like extend. So when you get to that part, um okay, so this is me ending the front parts with a single crochet, and I'm going to chain 1, then go into the next stitches with double crochets. Okay, so all the spaces there, you just go into every space there with about should I say, with a double crochet, and you'll be getting about 7 to 9 double crochets on that side. So where you see a hole, you go in with a stitch, and when you have completed that and you get to the part of the cap, which is the back part, going into those with one single crochet each. Actually, we're going in with one single crochet into the back part, and then when we get to the other side, which is the same flap for our scarf, we'll be going in with double crochets. Okay, and when we get to the end of that part, we are going to chain 1, turn our work around, and continue with our double crochets, and we'll keep repeating the double crochets on that side alone, one part alone, up until we get about 40 to 45 rows, which is going to be one half of our scarf. Okay, so keep it going. It's as simple as that. So this is the end of the back part, which is 15, and I am just concluding my single crochets, and now I'm making my double crochets on the next flap part. which is the front of the hood or the front side of the hood. Lots of English. Now be careful so you make the same number like you did on the other parts, so one side is not bigger than the other parts, because that is going to be quite the error. Yeah, so this is to show you that the numbers are the same. Okay, one shouldn't be more than the other. So that's my last stitch on that side, and when I'm done, I'll be making a chain 2, and after I chain 2, I'll turn my work around and I'll keep on making double crochets into every stitch on that side. And basically this is what you're going to continue up until you get 40 to 45 rows, like I said earlier. And when you're done with that side, you will repeat the same thing on the other side. Okay, so all you have to do on the other side is attach your yarn and begin, basically. And you'll be getting your scarf hoodie at the end. I'm going to show you my progress so you can see how long the scarf is on one side, because this has to be able to wrap around your neck, so you can style it in different ways. You know, you can just leave it hanging, you can throw it on your shoulders, you can even tie it as a scarf behind you like it is a rag or something, or a scarf, whatever. Basically just keep going and I'll see you on the next part. So this is my scarf, very long, and I did 45 rows of it. You can make yours less, you can make yours longer. I don't know. If you're gifting it to someone who's big, you can make it longer. And yeah, I'm starting the next part by attaching my yarn, and I'm going in with double crochet into every double crochet stitch there, which is the same number as the other side. And basically it is just a repeat. It's just a repeat. This is a very simple project to execute, and it's not going to take you more than 3 hours, to be honest. 3 hours even for a beginner, should I say. It's a very easy project, and the yarn is really chunky, so you're going to get um a good number of inches with just one row. And this is the end. I hope you like this tutorial. Leave a comment if you have something that you do not understand, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.